Exactly, the individual was aiming. For the most that we're seeing now, she was aiming at the ceiling. But there was several rounds that are found. Simultaneously, as she's doing that, our officer engages the suspect, strikes her in the lower extremities. She's taken into custody and is currently at Parkland Hospital. No other individuals were injured in this event other than the suspect, who again is at Parkland. That's all we have right now, but we wanted to ensure that our community knows that this is not an active situation. We want to make sure our community knows that there are no other passengers, family members, or people in the airport that have been that are victims, and that's what we get at this time. Thank you very much.
Is the airport on lockdown still?
En español, a las 10:59 por esta mañana, había una mujer que la dejaron aquí al aeropuerto. Cuando entró al aeropuerto, fue al baño. Cuando salió del baño, se ponía otras cosas, otros tipos de ropa que no tenía cuando entró. Teníamos un oficial que estaba ahí en la área. Hace mismo minuto, cuando el oficial estaba acercándose a ella, produjo una arma y empezó a disparar. No sabemos si estaba apuntando la arma, pero sabemos que a algún punto la disparó en el aire, pero nadie estaba herido. Pero el oficial que estaba ahí, cuando produjo la arma, él disparó a la sospechosa y le dio por lo menos un balazo, que ahora ella está en el hospital en su.
We're listening to officials at Dallas Love Field Airport giving an update following reports of a shooting. They say a female who went into a bathroom, came out in a hoodie, produced a handgun and shot fires in the air, was taken down but is alive by authorities there in the airport. She is currently at Parkland Hospital. We're going to take a quick break, but we've got a lot more news ahead. You're streaming CBS News, always on.
CBS News Sunday Morning with Jane Pauley on CBS.
You ready?
A generation of kids opens up on CBS Reports.
I just want to be like a regular kid.
Their world, their struggles, their voices.
What if I was white?
A lot of people like to call names and make you feel ashamed for being proud of who you are.
Now streaming Gender.
I did not realize that you could change your gender.
Realizing how you feel.
You can be a boy, sometimes you feel like a girl, sometimes you feel like both.
Redefining who you are.
Identify as trans.
Gender fluid.
Non-binary and queer.
Is the idea of gender a thing of the past?
And to be yourself, always, no matter what anyone says, I love you.
Are the kids all right? Gender. Now streaming on the free CBS News app.
I'm Norah O'Donnell in our nation's capital. We're here at the White House with the President of the United States.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
We've never done an interview like this before.
That's correct.
Tonight, a congressional investigation sparked by reporting from CBS News. What's your message to consumers? They need help now. Tell him I feel it.
The CBS Evening News with Norah O'Donnell from Washington, D.C. on CBS and streaming on Paramount+.
We will witness yet another moment in history.
Want to go someplace new? Yeah, you do.
See something new.
Learn something new.
Meet someone new. Nate B in the house.
There's always something new under the sun.
CBS Mornings, weekdays.
When weather is about to get extreme.
We're talking about hail, we're talking about tornadoes, damaging winds.
Every second counts.
Let's now take a look at what that really means to you.
That's why CBS News and the Weather Channel have come together to bring you virtual weather technology so advanced, so real.
We can show you what it's going to look like when the storms come through.
You'll see what will happen, where it will happen, before it does. Feel the forecast on CBS News. Time to get prepared.
People from every corner of America facing challenges.
Everyone is just looking for some type of connection.
Just raise your hand and say, hey, I'd like to help.
Coming together to find solutions.
We are going to do something about it.
Their stories are our stories.
Welcome to Eye on America.
Stream now on the free CBS News app.
CBS News Sunday Morning with Jane Pauley on CBS.
We have an inspiring story that started with a strange act of kindness.
Yeah. We found it.
You're kidding me! We share stories that lift you up and brighten your day.
The Uplift. Stream on the free CBS News app.
Stories that inform, inspire, and brighten your day.
I've been waiting patiently for something like this.
Make every day a little more like Sunday morning.
Here comes the sun.
Stream on the free CBS News app Tuesday mornings.
Myanmar's military has executed 4 pro-democracy activists. It is believed to be the country's first use of capital punishment in more than 30 years. The 4 activists were sentenced to death for unfounded claims of, quote, inhumane terror acts. Their closed-door trial took place without any attorneys present. Citizens and pro-democracy activists have been resisting the military's role since it took control of the country in a coup last year.
The House January